For all the talk of diversity, inclusion, and equity, this board has displayed a complete lack of desire to engage with parents and other concerned citizens over the direction and policies of Fairfax Public Schools. Now, with this latest iteration of the SR&R, you seek to impose a tyrannical straitjacket of radical gender ideology that is unscientific and entirely untethered from reality upon the youth of our county. A UCLA study released just this month concludes that only about 0.5% of those aged 13 and older identify as transgender. So what the hell are we doing and why? The schools are not yours, the kids are not yours, and you clearly do not have the consent of the parents or most citizens at large. We will remain engaged, noting the actions of this board and targeting every seat in the upcoming election cycle. We are aware, awake, and ready to reconstitute the membership of this board.
I'm a mom of 5 with kids in the school system for many years, and I served 3 years on FLECAC. Parents want partnership, but you've staged a takeover. For years, you've pushed your ideology into younger and younger grades, and now you want to punish kindergartners who dissent. Finally, the pronoun police can march our little thought criminals out the door. The SR&R claims it's based on federal and state law, but this is false. It's wildly out of step with both. And teaching gender ideology in elementary actually contradicts state standards of learning. You've destroyed decades of victories for girls' privacy and opportunities by opening all their safe spaces to males, no questions allowed. You replaced FLE medical terms with ideological ones, thus endorsing your appointee's claim that biological sex is meaningless. Your policies push this toxic fiction that biology is meaningless, but feelings are immutable. Studies show tremendous harm in recklessly pushing children to transition, including by masking underlying mental health issues. Detransition rates are skyrocketing. France, England, Sweden are all putting on the brakes based on the science, but you are pushing full speed ahead. A culture of respect does not compel children to deny biological absolutes and force them to affirm your ideology, or deny them their statutory right to education if they don't. Respect does not teach kids to lie to their parents or give them covert transition teams. You require parents' permission to give Tylenol, but not for transition. When you set the same punishment for arson and speaking truth about biology, I have to infer you see truth as incredibly dangerous. But the beautiful thing about truth is that it wins in the end, and it sets people free. Truth teaches children they're beautiful as they are, and that their biology is a gift, not a curse.
It wasn't enough for the Fairfax County School Board to offer age-inappropriate, pornographic books. Now this same school board will change the rules so that they can be the arbiter of what is considered malicious and act as the speech police. Take this for example. 2 fourth-grade boys, Mike and John, friends since birth, but now John wants to be a girl. Meanwhile, the parents have no idea of this plan, and the child has all the same male body parts. But Mike continues to call his friend John and uses he and him. So the school board suspends Mike under the vague term misgendering, the highest level punishment available. Think this won't happen? It's already happening in this country, and it is why the school board is pushing for new authority that parents did not request, which just shows the school board is not working for the taxpayers. While we support protecting children from harm, this policy aligns with the school board's plan to push, not just support, transgender, sexualized, and political ideology on our children. They want to take away the First Amendment, take away religious freedom, and take away parental rights. Expect Fairfax County School Board to allow transgender in the future, transgender students to take over girls' sports like they are already doing at the Virginia universities. It will never end. Time to stand up, Americans. Do it for the kids.
We will remain engaged, noting the actions of this board and targeting every seat in the upcoming election cycle. We are aware, awake, and ready to reconstitute the membership of this board.